Hey guys, Heike here from my kitchen. Today is Life Tuesday, it's 12 noon, and I hope you're sitting somewhere enjoying your lunch and enjoying my life talk today about meal delivery in the house. So are you the person who struggles to prepare a healthy meal or just a meal in general? You just hate to go grocery shopping and put everything together and don't even know what you should put together, right? You're in the grocery store, you're just completely clueless of what you should buy to make a decent meal. So today I want to talk about meal delivery. Not the kind that is already microwavable, so to speak, but the one that you have to prepare yourself. So I am a mom of two. My kids are grown, but for years I cooked one big meal, and it usually ended up being the same thing. One of our favorite foods was lasagna with lots of vegetables and ground turkey, tomato sauce, low-fat mozzarella, and that was one of the things that everybody would eat. You know, sometimes people are picky or they just don't are food allergies, and we had a combination out of those things. And so I ended up making these ginormous family meals, or spaghetti bolognese was a favorite too. So there's not a heck of a lot of creativity, but it was fine until I met my husband. And if you followed me a little bit, you know my husband is the chef in the house. He comes up with all these delicious meals that I absolutely enjoy, and he buys all these things he puts in there. And I usually sit on the other side and enjoy a glass of wine and entertain him, and I do the dishes. So when I do this, I look at how he makes meals, and they seem to be all very simple, but yet to me they seem very complicated. So meal delivery. I got a 3-day meal delivery, compliments of a friend. And I'm not saying who it is, but the meal comes in a box, and there's many of these meal delivery places out there right now. The meal comes in a big box, it's fresh food, and once you open the box, you find different items in them. Like, let's see, like a recipe, right? And it shows you exactly what to do. And then you get little containers that include, let's see, I'm going to make this tonight. Let's see what they have in there. They have matzah meal, and they have, let's see what else, here it is, spiced blends in them. Let's see what else we have. We have some arugula, we have fresh zucchini, and here is the organic, let me see, can I open it? Well, it is a farm fresh egg. If I open it, here's an egg, so it has all, and it also has meat. Everything that we get is freshly packed or separately packed, sealed. It comes all frozen in a container that has ice. So you have everything fresh. It's organic, no GMOs, no added hormones, and the fish is recommended by the Fish Watch. I guess that's the right way to say it. It's safe fish, so it's not caught in nets, and so everything is super awesome. So there's 3 meals in the box, and for us, the meal was chosen. When you order those things, you can choose from a big variety of different meals, and the cost of a meal is about $10 for a 3-day delivery for 2 people. So $10 or $60 for the week for 3 meals for 2 people. So here's what I found. I do like the recipes. They taste really delicious. I don't like to follow recipes. So if you can see here, it's exactly how you do it. And every time I cook a meal, I'm going, okay, step 1, step 2, all right, now I have to chop something. Now I have to do this. The meals take about an hour, inclusive prep time and cooking. So it is a lot of, to me, it shouldn't take more than a half an hour. But regardless, the problem I have with the meals is they're too small. When you see something on here, can you see that? Right? Looks huge. Now, this was tiny when I made it. And if you check back on some of the other posts I've had this week, you will see that the portion amount was for 2 people, but if you have 2 grown adults and they're athletes, not even have to be like super athletes, but there is not enough food in the whole meal. Now, there is protein in the meal, and and here is the nutrition facts of a meal. So it is calorie dense. It is high in protein, but most of the protein comes from added cheeses. So the recipe I showed you, for instance, had for 1 serving 49 grams of protein. It had 20 grams of fat, and it was for 1 serving 610 calories. So it's very calorie dense, but there was not a heck of a lot of nutrients in there. There were a couple of peppers in this recipe that I made, and that was pretty much summed it up, in a couple of green pieces. So when I look at what I got is a calorie dense, high carb, and one of my caveats was it was very high in sodium. So but let me add this, I felt that I had to add more salt to an already salty meal because it didn't quite bring out the flavor. It was delicious, don't get me wrong, but I would have to say that this whole meal prep thing is just not really rocking my world, I have to be honest. However, if you're a person who is struggling to even wrap your head around a meal, what does a meal include? That would be a good choice. If you hate going to the grocery store, this meal delivery would be perfect because you don't have to set foot in the grocery store. What else is it? Oh, it would also be a better choice for going out to, we're not naming names, fast food places to pick up dinner. So it's definitely hands down a way to eat better. When I look at how I like to eat, I'm looking forward to just simply making my big salad with lots of vegetables and a grilled chicken for dinner. I know it's a no-brainer, and it probably, for most of you, it gets boring. I don't care. I eat it every day. And if I want to go and eat something more extravagant, like what I'm going to make tonight is cod out of the package with spiced peppers. I go to a restaurant, or I'm lucky because my husband can cook it. But here's what I say. You can eat healthy. These meal delivery options, there's many out them. Look at them, see if you like them, try them out. They may steer you in the right direction. Again, my caveat was that the protein came mostly from cheeses, but also I would bet the sodium came from high in sodium. Too much cutting and putting together and mixing, at least for my taste, was number 2. It took an hour to prepare the whole shebang, and there was not enough food for 2 people, and it was not nutrient dense. What do I mean by that? It didn't have enough vegetables. 4 asparagus pieces in a meal for 2 people makes it a calorie dense meal when you think about the rice, the pasta, and the other things that were added, like the cheeses. So think about what you're putting in, and it is really simple to prepare some vegetables, steam them, saute them, and I would recommend to check out my 7-day planner to ignite the spark in your kitchen, in your life, by clicking the link above. You will be guided to my planner with delicious recipes that are cooked in this house, and maybe find out what else you can learn about yourself in relationship to food. So with that in mind, I'm taking all my little doodads here and I put them back in the fridge, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Please feel free to post some questions. Ask me questions about the food delivery, and I'd be more than happy to answer. Or even need help cooking a healthy, quick meal in under 30 minutes, and it doesn't have to be a salad, let me know. Post below, and I see you next Tuesday live here on Facebook. Ciao.